Two birds with one stone here. Okay. Yeah, like, I think a lot of the northerners in my chat are like, yeah, we know what you're talking about, Ben, because they're all talking about Fish Fry Fridays now.
Well, so Fish Fry Fridays is a Catholic thing because it's for Lent. You're not allowed to eat meat, so they always did fish fries.
I think it's just a delicious thing.
Oh, sorry, Ben. I thought you meant like these fish fingers because I remember I saw in a restaurant. I can't remember, was it Burger King or something? Like they had like chicken fingers. Was it chicken fries? And they look like fish fingers, what we call in England.
I don't know if I've ever eaten from Burger King.
Looked pretty weird.
My chat just said they found the alligator story. It was summer 2 years ago.
Exactly on point. There we go.
I need some printing press. So who wants to sell? I got cash and it's burning a hole in my pocket. Who wants to sell?
Oh my god, please! I want to buy the institution. I want money.
What about what? Okay. What's the issue up in Japan? Why can't you get to me?
Because no, because I'm currently giving it to Buryatia. Buryatia, sorry. Also, question.
They're a goddamn AI. I'm a real life I'm a real boy.
I couldn't reach you when I had it before. But by the way, I don't even know if I can reach you now. But hey.
Ooh, stability. Don't mind if I do. Go ahead and give that a little bit of a booster doodle. And go take that one too.
So, question. If Ming finishes this war and makes it a tributary, does that mean Ming comes in against me while I'm already at war?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
We saw that earlier today, didn't we?
Hey, Henrik, thanks for the sub.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the Legion of Magnus.
Right, here's hoping.
Good luck.
Apparently not eating fish on Fridays was also an English Protestant thing to help build up the fishing industry so the Navy could get sailors.
Well then.
I don't know why this just made me thought about this, but I recently read a headline that said the American Army is suffering because everybody's too fat. Okay,
I wonder why.
Like there's a recruitment shortage because something like 77% of eligible people are too fat to like meet the fitness requirements.
Yeah. If there's a fatter population, it's going to be more difficult.
Oh yeah, and they're all in Florida.
The fattest population's in Mexico, actually. So maybe they have a harder time getting an army.
My personal belief is that Florida is slowly sinking back into the ocean because all the fat people congregated in Orlando, and it's just pulling everything down.
Wait, wouldn't you want less? If you were fat, wouldn't you want to not live somewhere very hot? Wouldn't that make it worse?
No, they visit here because there's fucking Disney. Someone just asked what's the worst accident that I can remember involving a guest. While I was there, somebody had all their fingers chopped off.
What?
God.
Ow.
Well, that person fucking had it coming.
Liked Mickey.
So you know how like literally every single ride there's a little voice that chimes in as soon as the ride vehicle starts moving. If you've been to any amusement park, that just goes, keep your hands, legs, feet, and arms inside the vehicle at all times. So that person didn't do that and put their hand in the water of like a log flume. It was Pirates of the Caribbean. They put their hand in the water while it was like going down a slope, and those things are on tracks basically when they're in those areas. So he just ran his hand over and chopped his fingers off.
Ooh.
And then he sued Disney.
Of course.
Thing is for to say like keep your hands aside, isn't that to make sure they don't get sued?
Yeah, it's to make sure that people don't fucking get hurt. And I remember after that happened, I rode Pirates of the Caribbean, and there were 5 separate areas where it tells you not to do that. Between signs and verbal warnings, you were told 5 times not to do that. So it just goes according to the wiki page. He was a British kid.
I have a feeling that Protestants will actually win their League War.
Proddies.
Didn't understand the accent.
Well, there's no Catholics left in Europe, so...
Well, yeah.
My God, that is the
Yeah.
least Catholic Europe I've ever seen.
Oh, crikey,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
I can't quite see Europe yet.
Poor Austria. Like, why didn't it just change?
It's basically
Should've-
just Sweden and
should've changed
Spain.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean, they'd lose the emperorship if they switched religion.
That's true.
Bastards.
Well, Dutch
Yeah.
Protestant is a thing, is why I didn't. But also, if you look at it, like, I wanted to. Ouch! Lots of rebels. Sorry. Protestant gives you an extra 15 settlers a month.
I need to finish a thingy.
Yeah, I hate when thingy gets in the way.
I mean, I just removed a thingy from my opponent's list, so hey.
Oh, Queso, the guy looking at the list right now, that doesn't track cast member injury, so those are just guesses.
I need someone to help with this.
I knew a girl that had her shins shattered.
That sounds painful.
Yeah, well, Disney has like a million of those little motorized scooters going around, and they're basically like 500-pound battering rams that go, I don't know, 15, 18 miles an hour, and you don't have to like take like a driving test or have a license to rent one. So they're usually driven by elderly people who shouldn't be driving anything. And she was working like a parade, and one of those things, she was standing up against a brick wall, and one of them just full speed ran straight into her and pinned her against the wall and broke both her shins.
Ouchies.
They sued Disney.
Cheese.
I got ran over by one of those once. Got old lady was driving the thing and just floored it straight into me. I went down and she drove straight over me.
Some people.
Why'd you get in the way of that sweet old lady?
She was coming at me like a fucking like hated missile. I tried to get out of the way.
Hey Ben, you wanna be at Vig?
Not really. You're on your own.
You should be able to do that by now, surely.
Yeah, I could. The problem is
I have no more strategic interest in the region.
I wanted to declare war on someone else that would bring in Vig in, but then they'd bring their other allies as well, and so there's just a bit more. So if I could do that, I'd take care of everything, but it's fine.
Because like I got what I wanted out of this, out of Vij. They're no longer a power to that I need to worry about. I got the coastline I wanted. I helped prop you up. So yeah, my interest in Vij has waned.
Luckily.
My interests now lie elsewhere. Also, my AE is just awful. With a lot of that's a lot of pink, orange, whatever this color is.
Yeah, my AE is not much better.
Let's
In
see.
fact, I would say it's a lot worse.
You got a little, yeah. It looks like we cover about the same area, but you got a little bit higher hues there.
Yeah, you've not upset Chagatai. I really have.
Well, it's Chagatai. What the fuck do they matter?
Yeah, exactly.
Doo-doo. Conversion successful.
The one I need to be careful of is Timmy. In fact, Timmy.
Yeah,
dislikes
that's
you
the only
more.
one I worried about too. Like everybody, there a bunch of people could already join a coalition against me, but haven't. The Tims were the only ones I was really worried about.
Japanese Alaska is a thing.
What?
That sounds fake to me. Doesn't exist.
This is going to be interesting. Japan has gone to the New World. The Netherlands is in the New World, and the Netherlands is in Indonesia. What's going to happen when they meet Japan?
I mean, they already met me and sold me their intel.
Well, there you go. Best friends.
I wouldn't go that far.
Friendos.
Friends.
Just regular friendos.
Trade partners.
Be best friends or enemies. That's how the world works.
You're telling me you could go to Disney, murder someone, and sue them for it? Basically. That's the
How
gist of
dare
it.
you get away with my knife?
Oh, sod, I didn't
yeah.
realise that. I thought the Hindu zealots actually had to rise. You just need to have them, like, appearing.
Oh.
House got blood all over my knife.
They just need to be in the country, then you can accept their demands.
Back in a
Okay,
minute.
well, I'm Hindu again.
Wait. That's actually really good for you.
Yeah, I know.
You're mostly Hindu.
Mostly Hindu,
Your country's
so-
mostly entirely Hindu. I just got little speckles of Sikhism all over the place now. I got the Sikh spots. How much is it gonna cost me? 700. Ooh. Spend that right now. I wish there was a way that you could it would just tell you how many world ports you had instead of just having to scour the map and find them.
Yes, that would be nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm at. I think I'm at 5. And if I remember correctly, ones inside your vassals count towards them and not you, right? I think. I'm gonna go with that.
Sounds reasonable.
Enjoy the cash!
Don't mind if I do.
Right, let's have a look at these estates.
That's gonna do wonders for your economy, I think.
Yeah, that's 10 ducats a month. Thank you very much for that one.
You're welcome. Have your vassal convert to Sikhism? I could do that. What are they right now? Who are you?
You using humanist ideas, Ben?
No. I currently have innovative, aristocratic, trade, and economic.
See, you have a lot of religious differences.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't really. It's not a big deal for me because I have 50% religious unity because of my national ideas.
Exactly. So
like,
I
even
guess
with it,
if you had the humanist thing, it'd just be overkill.
well, yeah, that'd be pretty much. It would be a waste. Even though I only have a couple Sikh provinces right now, I'm still at almost 70% religious unity.
Come on, peace out, Ottomans in Spain. They're low.
Those guys are not true. Let's see. So if I was to convert you, you'd be pissy as fuck. Liberty desire, enforce religion, change liberty desire by +50. Manting, thanks for the follow. And then what can I do? I could placate them.
Quite frankly, if Ottomans get weakened after this League War, I'm actually okay with that. I mean, as long as they are still strong enough to help me.
I think that generally everybody's okay with the... Oh my god. What the fuck?
I think everyone's generally okay. Oh my god.
Well, I was going to say is everybody's generally okay with the Ottomans dying.
Oh yeah, no objections.
I object.
What, they're your ally or
Because I
something?
love them.
Well...
Printing press really doesn't spread that fast. Even...
Nope, printing press is an absolute pain.
Yes, okay, so this is the... It's printing fast here? Spread modifier 108%, spread modifier 60. Why is it so much higher here? This province. Province is controlled by someone who's making it spread. Oh god, Super France. What is France doing? Yeah, they're pretty strong. France is pretty Francy right now.
Surprised that Korea hasn't kicked in yet.
So much of Europe is sieged down right now. Oh my god.
It's a League War.
Yeah, there's no reason that they won't piece them out. I mean,
it's awful. It's hideous to behold.
Do I get that? That would be best. Yes.
Alright, missionary is missionarying. Down there. It's right there. How is my... Yeah. Unfortunately, one of the things that Sikhs have is -1 missionary strength. Could get more with the stability. I always forget about that. Stability increases religious conversion. Fucking hell. I gotta check the AC unit because it is just getting hotter. Hotter and hotter.
Okay. Yeah, my economy is just starting to really rev up now. This is very nice to see.
Did you switch?
Yeah.
Aha.
Wish I had money.
It's rather nice to have, I must say. You should try it sometime.
I'm definitely enjoying the extra knowledge sharing I'm getting now.
I still can't pay for the damn institution.
I mean, I got all the institutions down, and I'm actually teching up now, like a normal person.
I'm not.
Though I'm still behind in admin tech right now. It's kind of painful.
Admin tech.
I mean, I'm ahead in military,
Admin
but
tech.
behind in everything else.
That's fair, Para. I know that. Shouldn't have pressed the button for that one.
Push the button.
It's like I never use push to talk, and when I do, all of a sudden I keep pushing the button. Like, eh.
Then I would agree with that assessment. You should not use the button.
Don't
all the
push
time,
the
no.
button.
He's Arnold, Arnold, Arnold Rimmer, and even though he can be slightly slimmer, and if you play your cards right, then he might just come round for dinner.
Okay.
Thanks for that.
Well, okay then.
Dorf got in my head again.
I see how it is.
Yeah, and the AC unit was off.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. All right, how's
Funny
my
part is they actually might lose the war because of they lost all the battles. They sieged out, but they lost all the battles, so they got negative score for battles.
Ah, superiority, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Austria just got re-elected.
But literally everybody is low on the other side except for Emirati.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that Mil Tech 15. Suck it, Europe.
Thanks for the free money, James. Appreciate that. Oh, Visionago wants an alliance. They must be desperate.
Do you want an alliance, though? That's the question.
Nope.
Yeah, methinks no.
The lady doth protest too much.
Oh, I have Theravada's separatists. Oh, zealots. See, I can't accept their demands. Following must be true. Must be an Eastern religion group. Dominant religion, Bengal. Oh, I could only do the Hindu switch because all of my provinces were already Hindu. Without them actually firing.
Yeah.
Good to know. So at the start of the game, you just need to really annoy the Hindus by annoying them somehow, like a missionary, and then just switch.
Why would someone want to live in Florida anyway? I don't want to. Leah does. I want to go somewhere where I can open the windows and it's cold outside. I just want to be able to open my windows. Is that too much to ask?
Were you born in Florida then?
New York.
Wow, you're a long way from home.
1,300 miles. Oh yeah, and all these Sunni lands are pretty hard to convert because they're at -2%, and then I have -1, so it's -3% off base.
Yep.
Well, Sikh is starting to make a little comeback here, or come on. It's coming for the first time.
And Hindus seem to have come back from the brink.
Yeah, India's a mess.
I just saw Dutch Mexico. What the fuck?
Welcome to come to Norway.
What?
I want to go to Norway.
Oh, that's
Ages
Dutch
ago.
Mexico. That's Dutch Colombia here. I mean,
live somewhere cold.
Should have
damn.
everything in the new world.
Brings
No,
back
no, no,
memories,
no.
Hellsen. Mexico, Spain versus England. Race to colonize.
Svalbard is a nice place, Ben.
Autozentium intervention that failed.
Yeah,
Sound
badly.
Scandinavian. I want Scandinavian.
God, I hated that game so much.
I really enjoyed that. I'm definitely going to have to play as Britain in the multiplayer again. Playing as like the Kingmaker is fun.
Well, I'm not really getting to do much of that this game, but it's been fun playing as Britain.
Just wait until you... Well, actually, having a player Netherlands is going to be a lot more difficult. I was going to say wait until we start
yeah.
raking in the cash, but they're going to steal it from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a player Netherlands played by a very competent player, I must say, has been extremely difficult. But, I mean, I haven't collapsed, and we're coming up to 1600, so I've not done too terribly.
Got to the verge that one time, but we don't talk about the Dark Ages.
Cromwell,
Yeah.
Cromwell.
Come to Switzerland, we have the best of both worlds, cold and warm. Well, as long as it's not as warm here. I go to
Actually,
Switzerland.
in England, they don't learn much about Cromwell because we don't generally learn about the Civil War and stuff and the Cromwell and everything.
I did.
At least not in the schools nowadays. It's not usually done, at least for the basic level, unless you do it like in you know, the next level.
Oh, like
Not everyone-
GCSE history.
You don't have to do, and you don't have to do A levels. So a lot of people don't even do that history.
I don't know about the Civil War. It's quite interesting.
71% religious unity. Getting up there.
The fact that we
Interesting.
went with red. It's quite interesting that we went with red coats because at the time it was the cheapest of the dyes, and then later on, because of the demand for red coats, because of the British Empire, it became the most expensive of the dyes.
During the Tudor era, it was also the most expensive. That's why it's the royal colour.
But when Cromwell shifted over and made his new model army, it was the cheapest. It's kind of weird that, you know.
Hmm.
Die, rebels. Oh, Mecha Sloth, you don't have Florida summers and no Wisconsin. You don't got no Florida summer.
Hey
Ming
man,
is
you
so
got
far
any
behind.
of that Florida summer?
I mean, I've actually surpassed Ming now on the Great Powers list.
Oh my.
How far behind are they on institutions?
242% right now.
Oh.
They're really far behind today
They still managed to. They're still making Miltech 14 though.
because of the mod. I guess
just-
Ming doesn't know how to handle it. They're like, "What do we do?"
I mean, they do get
never know
points
how
from
to handle it.
tributaries.
Well, I'll
How do
leapfrog
we
you
break
as soon as I get
formation?
this institution.
Finally got my yearly inflation reduction. Jesus, that took a long while.
Woo!
Huzzah!
You reduced that inflation.
Oh, I'll need to because I was already at 3 after already dropping 2% earlier.
Wait, you're complaining about 3% inflation?
Yes. I'll complain about any inflation.
How much? What did you get up to with that one series, Mordred?
Inflation? I think probably about 20%.
Oof.
Because people say that there's bad events about 15%. I didn't see any of them, so I think that's a myth.
I just got a victory
Could be.
card.
Hi, Penelope. Hi, Pooja boy.
Actually, in Census
No,
4,
there are
I'm
rebels
number
in
2.
Bengal. 16,000. What will they do?
Yeah, imagine.
I gotta ask Siri this because Ekaslaw says that the only difference in summer between Florida and Wisconsin is the humidity. I'm pretty sure there's a big temperature difference too.
Probably.
Siri, what's the average temperature in Orlando, Florida? It's not the information I was asking for, you bitch. That's the current temperature. God damn it, you're dumb, Siri. Ah, fuck
Hey,
it.
Ben, I told you need to get him to read your mind.
Pass.
It's too warm in here for me to think.
Speaking to Siri just isn't enough these days.
Oh, Megazloth, you lived in Tampa? That's fucking nothing compared to Orlando. God damn you. You lived on the goddamn coast. That's completely different.
More humid.
No, the coast is far more mild than the central Florida.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's true. In California as well, like, the central of California was just ridiculous because you don't get any of the sea breezes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's
it?
Yep. So it's like there'll be similar temperatures, but central Florida will be like 100% humidity and no wind.
Yeah, it was the same in California. Like
Tampa can suck it!
You're on the coast and it's like a fairly pleasant 80 degrees Fahrenheit or so. You go into the center and it's like 115. It's just like, nope, nope.
I used to live in Savannah, Georgia, a coastal city, and it was very tolerable, and even in the heat of the worst part of summer, because there was always a nice gentle sea breeze, and that helps a lot with the humidity, just kind of like blowing it away.
Okay, Ultimates have almost 20 wars, Orson.
That's about
Ben.
you. What?
Yeah, they can't piece out the Ottomans or the Spanish.
NG.
Because I need to go to war with other people, I need to break our alliance so I can bring a new alliance in.
You do you.
Open
I'm
house
gonna break our
and
alliance.
MG.
but
Let's do this.
Don't panic. I'm not going to go attack you. That's not my plan, okay?
You do you, NG. You do you.
Just making sure you weren't going to panic.
Oh, I just real freaking out.
Seeing that and thought an imminent candy attack was coming. So I thought I'd warn you.